How's everyone doing? Welcome to From Z to A, Alphabetical Interviews with Zach Anderson. I am Zach Anderson, and today we are at White House Productions in Shelton for the second edition of Monsters of Acoustic Rock. And I'm here with Lys Guillorn, and I'm going to ask her some questions, the difficult questions, as long as they have something to do with the letters of your name.
All right.
So we'll start with the letter L. So when you're writing music, do you normally start with lyrics or the music aspect of it, or does it vary song to song?
I don't know if it's weird, but I tend to write everything all together. I was an English major. I have lots of interest in literature, but the lyrics are usually fused to some sort of music. So when a lyrical idea comes to me, usually part of the melody is right in it. So everything all at once.
Very interesting. Do you have any particular musical aspirations or goals for this upcoming year?
I do, and this is probably one of the only years I actually do have some goals to record as many singles and EPs as possible.
All right.
And put out a whole bunch of different small things instead of a record, because it's a lot less pressure.
That is true. It is, and you can, and like you said, you can do multiple projects. It doesn't have to be one tied down theme. You can do multiple ideas here and there. Speaking of that, you just released a single, or two singles together.
Yes.
So please tell me about Sunny Side Down.
It's the first single I've recorded with my band, which is Peter Riccio on drums and Eric Bloomquist on bass. Now we have a keyboard player, Julie Beeman, but she didn't make it on that recording yet. We recorded in Bridgeport at Gold Coast Recorders, and I just had these two rock songs. I wanted to make a garage rock single, and that's...
Well, I've listened to it and they are fantastic.
Thank you.
I've actually been stuck in my head for the last couple of days.
Thanks.
So.
Yeah, my goal is to supply some earworms.
There you go. Tell me about some gigs of yours. What was your first gig? Do you have a particular memorable moment or gig that really stands out?
One of the first gigs I had with my own songs was at the Tune-In, which Fernando Pinto had in New Haven. Years ago. I don't know what year it was, late 90s, and just that feeling of getting up on stage and hearing my voice booming in the room through enormous reverb. I was like, yeah, I could do this. But there have been other terrified gigs where my voice barely came out, but that gig felt like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. Right. So probably 1999, 98, 98, yeah, so it's been a while.
There you go.
Yeah.
You have a very lovely guitar here. Is this your only guitar, or do you have several others?
No, yeah. This is a Gibson LG1 from 1959, maybe?
Ooh.
And I was going to bring a different guitar, but that guitar is buzzing, so I also like this guitar a lot. I played this guitar on the EP Trouble, which I made with my friend Paul Del Busti of Mercy Choir, and it served me well on that, so it's going to serve me well tonight.
Excellent. And I like to end all my interviews with 3 interesting or random facts about yourself that many people might not know.
Goodness. I've lived in Shelton 6 years. Other random facts. I spin wool into yarn. And I have never seen E.T.
Do you have any interest in seeing E.T.?
Not really.
Oh, there you go. That's understandable. I think everyone has one movie that they like. Everyone's like, "Wow, you haven't seen that?" Or,
right. There are some people who've never seen Star Wars.
That shocks me.
Shocking.
I'm not really.
But like people of my age who haven't seen E.T., that's kind of like.
Yeah.
Some people are like,
to each their own.
Exactly.
All right, so thank you once again for being on the show.
Interviewing me.
You're welcome. And we will cut to a performance from Lys in a minute. If you want to check out her stuff, please visit the link below. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to cut to a performance of Lys, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
There's a cold Thank